I have been rarely talked about myself in real life, partly because there's nothing in my real life, but today is a good day that I will talk about my real life because mostly when I when I uh, when I upload my video, I just talking about my phony life, which is just watching this, you know, my phony life mostly. So, so seasonal anime is my real life because of the fact that this is my real life because of the fact that um, most of the time it is most serious to watch anime in like uh seasonal and keep track of everything. This is my live shot, by the way, and mostly in my channel I talk about my phony life, which is anime that I watch in my free times. But this is my real life, which I'm more serious to watch this anime, and this is my just my live shot in season winter 2022. As I watch, as I just wanna finish, you know, winter 22. Okay, as I really serious about watching anime in this season because partly because all of the anime in this season is solid and stuff. So Rayman Club have already been watched for 2 episodes. But I'd say it's kind of solid. Uh, I'd say this is partly gonna end at my one of my real life season. So then on to the next real life of mine. So this Rayman Club is animation is solid, a story about badminton and fighting with real life and badminton and uh pause fighting that pause with badminton, and I'd say the story is solid. The course is you know so handsome, so a lot of the thing in this anime is really handsome, really otaku stuff, which reminded me of like Kuriko no Basket, I would say. But badminton stuff is not the main focus here, so I'd say give it a try. Kaijin Kahasibi no Kuroisi-san, a good. Um, by the way, I my taste is so broad that I live to all of the anime that I have watched, almost 99.99% I say it's a good anime because I am normie and I can't separate good and bad anime, so I would say all of the anime are really good. So Kaijin Hazubi, I enjoy this anime. So it's about the story of maybe sarcastic to Toei, but it's about Togu and Boss Rider. It's has a lot of sarcastic jokes as I watch into the episode 7 and stuff, and about the company of Japan, and Wolf-Kung is killed. So to onto my next part of my real life, Tokyo Niju Yonku. So far that I have watched, it's kind of mediocre, not mediocre, but it's below, a bit below mediocre because I give it a 4 here. Animation is kind of animation is good, I'd say. Animation is normal. Nothing is particularly good about this anime. It's about the future that there's a lot of social, sarcastic socials issue that addresses in Tokyo Nichijonshu, but everything is kind of too one-sided, I say. Like people who people who you know in the like people who is rich kind of suppress people who is citizen and stuff like that, like revelation stuff, and so linear and plain politics. I don't recommend this anime. So on to the next part of my real life. So another part of my real life about Q. As I watch Q, it's about a great idol who, you know, voice acting idol and stuff. And there's a lot of different groups of the script of idol, the script of voice acting normal, the script of podcast, the script of net idol, the script of a lot of the stuff in Q, and there's a lot of philosophy, there's a lot of cute girl stuff to watch. I recommend this anime. Brontosaurus, it's about I dropped this. It's it's about roast war. Shakespeare's. It's a Shakespeare's literature, which there's nothing. Animation is bad. Story is bad. Um, how bad it is. What bad about this? I'd say. It is an anime that story goes too far. You don't understand what the story is about. Animation CG is has nothing to. CG is bad, I would say, and the story goes too fast. You don't have any time to relax, or and it is so boring that you don't understand anything about this anime. So I'm dropping it. It is contradict that I say in the first place that uh, I say all anime is good, but somehow I contradict myself. So AKB is no Sailor Fuku. AKB no Sailor Fuku is my favorite anime in this season. It's about the story of a group of girls. It reminds me of a Hyuga, like a Kyoani show. Like everything in this anime is like it's not like Kyoani does not have fans of it. I understand that, but all of the thing in the story of this anime reminded me of Kyoani that is more crazy, that is more rampage, that is me, that has everything that I wanted in the Slice of Life anime. It's about a life of a girl named Akabi who gone into this queue and playing with his friend, seeing the differences of her friends, what she like, what she don't like, and stuff like that. Goes into this spoiler. I really like the observation episode that KB trying to helping others take action, but this observe goes just like observe people for but not take the action, so she just not move forward. And I really like KB. Don't front like um it's hard to say about this anime. I don't know what to say, but there's something interesting about this anime, and I watch it, I enjoy it for some reason. Like for this like this in this episode, there's the last episode that I watched is like a person who is a doll, the main dude, a doll who is fighting for the humanity. What is this doll who betray the human who is trying to, like, the philosophy about dolls, about rapists, about humanity, that not in cliche way. And I really like how it, telling the story. Fantasy fantasy 比较就你主人区，no fantasy 比较就主人区我只想到法比尼区 maybe. Okay, so this anime is great joke fantasy that I will laugh all the time. There's like Kirito, phony Kirito, that I think uh, it is phony Kirito that is not so edgy, and like I'd say it's not so wannabe. This anime is not so wannabe. This anime is really is mellow. It's mixed perfectly. The elements of the story and the jokes mixed perfectly about how the new fantasy world about our friends who return into girls, and like it's mellow. It's like it's mixed perfectly. It's it's not only about the people who like a story of friends who turn into girls, but it's a story about an adventure of the people of these two friends, and the story of people around them that is kind of not normal, I'd say. So good. Watching if you can. This two and already two anime that I really recommend. AKB Fantasy Bishojo Juniku or Jason dot so Hagosime Police in the Pod. You can watch it in the YouTube channel Muse Asia. Search in YouTube Police in the Pod, you will get this anime episode 1 to 13, I'd say. Hakusume, I recommend this anime. It's about a sarcastic police. It's about story of inside police. It's it's not for everyone. This anime is not for everyone, but if you're interested in police, if you're interested in the life, or if you just generally love slice of life, this anime, the more weird slice of life, this anime is the choices. Like, and how this anime portray the social aspects of the Japan and Japan police and the people who did something wrong. It's sometimes life is not fair. This anime portray perfectly of the life of the student, of the life of the patient who is old. Everything in this anime is a good sarcastic stuff, and I will recommend this for everyone that is interested in some kinds of weird, dangerous slice of life, like it's this anime is kind of like one of the PA work shows, I'd say. Oh, I remember now. It's called Nagino's car. Has the social suspect, has the sarcastic to the social, has it's drama, but this anime is not that drama, but it has the aspect that is not just a normal slice of life, but it also has a social aspect. Koroshii, I don't. It's mediocre, I'd say. This anime for people who maybe in the It's the type that like watching anime about like watching a, I'd say not so good. I'd say I'm not kind of not recommend this anime. The story is kind of nonsense and have no girls. It's like ReZero, but you have it is just a normal world and have nothing to watch. Like if you was too free to watch anything, I still don't recommend this anime. You have a lot of good anime, more good anime to watch in the world. This anime is too nonsense. Plot has nothing to twist, have nothing to solid. Have it's just like the main protagonist trying to help the girl. It's mixed everything but nothing back. That's what I'm gonna say. Video no Daiichi Nite I really recommend it. I recommend this anime. It's novels to supply in the Isekai. There's nothing to say. It's just a series that to kill like main protagonist. The story is kind of mediocre, and it's like about the main protagonist about her around people around her that has weird is weird that is weird and you know it's good. So oriented. I don't recommend this anime. It's so boring. I just like it's a Naruto. Like it's no, it's a Bleach. It's a it's a Bleach, but uh and but it's like but the so but every but you travel in this society that is so barren, so that has nothing. It's boring. I'd say not recommending. Osama ranking. Osama ranking. By this point, I do not have to say anything about this anime. It's good. It's good. It's perfect. It's but after the episode 12 and 13 or 14, it's kind of drop and it's kind of too nonsense. I would say. Platinum and oh, this anime. I recommend. This might sound crazy, but I recommend Platinum and I enjoy it. I'll style everything about this anime is weird. Everyone has philosophy. You might get one thing about Platinum and you get at least one thing everything. In the first few episodes, Platinum is really good, but as far as it goes, it's just kind of philosophy debates. But it has its point. Everything is thought out and polished, but it's really not for everyone. If you are interested in philosophy, you are interested in debates, interested in different type of people, different interested in I'm sorry, but interested in suicide, interested in the stuff that is dark side of human, interested in God, uh interested in dark side of human, interested in human who is desperate to live, interested in human who don't want to live, interested in how you want to live a life. Generally normal philosophy stuff that I'm sorry that I saying something that I shouldn't say, but really this anime is teaches me a lot about life. You need to live life. You need to like as long as wherever you are, even if you are on the lowest, you are poor, you are everything, you still if you're happy, you you can if you're happy, that's life. There's nothing new. Even if you are rich, like you have like if you're not happy, you're not living life in content, you're not content with life. It's still not a true life that you live. So that's not so-called true life, but you will still suffer. So just content with your life, living a happy life, and you know this kind of stuff. Sabikui Biscu. Sabikui Biscu is anime where there's love building, freedom and stuff, and fantasy weird, like Shoujo Shimizu Ryoko. Basically, I recommend this anime. Sasaki Miyano, I'm not into my stuff, but this anime is kinda okay, I'd say. If you're interested in my stuff, yeah, always stiff, I'd say. I recommend this anime. I watched 2 episodes sometimes. Shumatsu no Harem is boring. But if you're interested in story where you kind of guilty pressure like Aesthetica, Yusha no Aesthetica, and like those just that anime made by Arms, which is bankrupt by now. I recommend. Slowly, just watch it. Just watch it. Everything about slow live is killed. Everything about slow live has meaning. The philosophy behind slow live is good about a person who has this activity of fishing, gather them together. I'm not talking about this mode. Just watch it. Okay, Sonobi's Q dollar Koisuru. Above average animation. Kinda normal, linear. Kinda not linear, but a good and okay romance that you could watch. Tensai OG, I not recommend this anime. Is a plain old ass war story that no one die. Tribe 9, I see the potential in this anime because of the fact that this anime is made by this anime has an interesting idea, but at the first few episodes it's fucking sucks. It has the plot is too straight, it's boring, nothing happened, but after the episode 7 that I watched, from episode 7 point on, it's kind of be more interesting because it has the like people fighting to get, like, it's about the money, it's about people who desperate in the slum and trying to, and Minato tribe to fight with them, so it's kind of interesting, I would say. So if you're boring about my real life and you want to see my phony life, and you want to see my behind the scenes and when I'm break life, so this is your wait for me. Go to my honor list and searching for my anime to watch. Code E. Code E is an interesting anime, but the story is not quite as good as Read or Die. Doctor Stone, kinda good anime, Polish anime, and kinda interesting premise, I'd say. Naruto need no introduction. A good anime that I still watching, that I'm lazy to watch. Welcome to the NHK. You see already in my channel, Recreator. I really, it is my guilty pleasure. It's about of creator and stuff. Basically, a lot of this, you know, those lateral autistic stuff. Graduation Eroistic-Ke is a good anime, I'd say. I really love how it's guilty pleasure and I love the story. I love every anime that I watch in my free time. Not Gunslinger Girl. Every girls have this feeling of it's about girl and assassin. and it's a really good story that I recommend you to watch. It's a story about the assassin and stuff that parade and makes it's mediocre, and it's about a life of people who, you know, this bartender just look after, like, Scar. Interesting anime. It's about the sea and people on the surface, and about drama, about stuff, and basically every emotional happen in the story. How Hikari is angry to Yoga, and Managa left this guys from the surface, and basically it's about you should love the guy on the surface, or you should live on the surface, or you live on below, or you don't care about that like Hikari. You just love Naga and doesn't want anyone to steal her from her, even if her happy is being with that guys. But Hikari is not. So Oragawa Under the Bridge, a really good anime. Good anime that I really love. This is probably my favorite anime of all that I've watched in my free times. Basically, it's about the community under the bridge and introduction of the character interaction and stuff. You should watch this anime. It's a sharp, I'd say. Oh, Saji Nogi in Silver Spain. It's like have the dreams to live under live in the countryside and living a natural life and living at the farm and stuff. This is an anime that I recommend for people who think like me, who left natural, who left to being natural, and hating these towns, want to live peacefully and love animal and love stuff, and that's about it. Maybe complete anime, not a good I really recommend. It's about, everyone say it's harem, but it has more than that. Every character has conflict and stuff. Genshiken, I love season. Everyone say it's abandoned on the original for you, but Genshiken is about club. You need to understand this. Genshiken is about club that I'd say it's about club of the otaku fujoshi, filthy otaku, degenerate otaku, lolicon, every stuff. It's everything. Genshiken could be everything, and I really love that Genshiken take the wraith of fujoshi because I love it. And Evangelion boring for me. Durara. That's about it. This is my what I do in my free time. Do in my real life. This is what I do in my real life. So that's about it, everyone.